Hi everyone, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. So in this video, I'm going to react to Amberlynn's It's Over video regarding her and Tommy, Emily, Willow, whatever. Because I have things to say about this. And I know I did the car vlog where I talk about it a little bit, but now I can watch the video and address it point by point. But my intention is not at all to beat Amberlynn up. I don't want to hurt her. I don't. Um, I don't dislike her. I dislike a lot of things she's said and done. I don't dislike her on a human level. And I don't want to see her unhappy and sad and crying. I don't believe this act she's putting on in this video, but we're going to go over it. But I think that a lot of people didn't want to see her. People expose crappy people, and I don't think anybody, even her haters, want her to go away permanently in the ground. And uh, I'm sure some people had ill intentions. There's one particular content creator who talks about Amberlynn on his channel, and I find him to be very nasty. I think he's very, I think he goes way too far. There's commentary, and then there's just ABUSE, and I think he is very, and it's not, well, if Amber can do it, everyone else can too. Sure, if you want to take that approach, but I find him very mean-spirited and nasty, and I like him, but I think when it comes to Amberlynn, he's just very mean-spirited and nasty, and I can't get on board with that. And there's another React channel that she's the same way. She is just, Amber can't do it. Amber could literally cure every disease on the planet, and this woman would be like, "Oh, give me a break," So I'm not out to get her, but I do acknowledge that there are a couple content creators that are just nasty people in general. But well, the guy, I don't think he's nasty because, like I said, I like him. I just think when it comes to Amber, he does not like her at all. So, but I think that the majority of the people, and this is just my opinion, I could be way off base, but I feel like the majority of people didn't want this woman, because everybody wants a side character. Everybody wants a side character in her videos. So to do things to get rid of said side character, that person had to be doing something wrong. And Tommy, Willow, Emily was, in our opinions, based on the evidence, doing something wrong. So we're just going to watch this video and react to it, okay? Let me figure out how to do this without glasses on. I'm just going to put my glasses on. Okay, here we go.
Because I feel like crap. Crap because I feel like crap. Hi guys, I look like crap because I feel like crap. I really don't even know what to say, but like, you guys don't know the full story at all, and I think that's like the hardest part of this whole thing is like.
So right off the bat, that's what bothers me. You guys don't know the story like at all. Okay, so internet sleuths have found dirt on your girlfriend. You, by saying that, are claiming you have information that would, like I said in my last video, exonerate her, would clear everything up. But she chooses to not share that information. I mean, if you could do something to make everybody think better of someone you supposedly love, wouldn't you? You know, it's a defiance. And also with her, I think there's not much more to the story. She's just she's lost, and she's blaming us.
Like, there is a big part of this story missing, but I'm never going to sit there and talk about other people's personal things, because that's not me, that's not who I am. But because of,
although she has done that before. But again, if what is going on can clear, if it can clear this up and make us not see the girlfriend for what we see her as, in my opinion, a dangerous person, why wouldn't she share at least a condensed version of that information, if it could just clear things up instead of putting herself through this, This is why I don't really believe this breakup is real.
this, me and now my ex, we are not together anymore.
And did you see that? What, right there? I want to show you that again. Watch this.
Me and now my ex, we are not together.
It looked like she acknowledged somebody sitting in the room with her. Let me show you that one more time.
Me and now my ex, we are not together anymore.
See?
And this has left her like debilitated. Like literally, like her mental health has gone down so much. Like she's literally one of the greatest people. And it's like to see.
Are you sure she said greatest people?
People say things that are not true at all. Like, it's not surprising. That's literally.
So set us straight, because I didn't look up any of this information until people started talking about it. And then I was looking at it and I was like, this, to me, it looks bad. It looks bad. And if you could clear it up, clear her name.
What people do. That's what they've done my whole freaking YouTube career.
No,
and
it's not.
For these people to act like they care about me now.
They didn't do that with Beck. They didn't do that with Destiny. They didn't do it with Crystal. Who did they do it with? They didn't do it with Wifey. What is she even talking about?
Now, yes, I know there are thousands of you who love me and support me and want to see me happy. And I appreciate those messages. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, I feel it. But all of these people who act like they care about me and they're worried about me, bull. Like, you guys have never wanted to see me happy. There are so many of you who love to see me miserable. And you're.
As of right now, there's not a tear. There's no redness in the eyes. I know a little later a tear does come out, but at this point, there's not a tear.
Getting that. You won again. You literally won again. What's happening?
We didn't win because we don't get a side character.
Happening is not okay. Like, it's not. And this is the very fucking reason why I don't want to show people in my videos. It has nothing to do with me and everything to do with so many of you. I am talking to a big part of you, but I'm not talking to all of you. So I need that to be like fully known. Like, I know there are a lot of people who love and support me. Like, I know that. But like right now, that is not being heard as much as I feel it. What is really being heard is like, y'all are ruining someone's life who does not deserve it. Like,
no one's ruining her life. She, the girlfriend, the Emily, Tommy, Willow, made content that she published and agreed for her girlfriend that has passed away to publish. And that's all anyone is showing is that stuff that has already been posted publicly. It's publicly available. So how is anyone who's watching Amberlynn destroying someone's life, ruining someone's life, when that person, that someone, has posted that stuff to be seen to begin with? Do you see what I'm trying to say? Like, that person, it's not ruining that person's life. All people are doing is finding and sharing stuff that's already publicly available.
It is freaking crazy what is happening right now. You guys have interfered with my life in a way that, like, it makes me want to just fucking disappear. You guys have no idea. Like, if you guys knew the full story, you'd be like, oh, wait a minute. But you don't, and you'll never.
And you won't tell it because there isn't any more to the story. What everybody is thinking is probably true, and she's not going to say anything to clear it up because she doesn't have a lie ready to go. I mean, is at least one image of her laying under her 1,044 pound deceased girlfriend's belly. I forgot what that's called. It's schlubbing or something. Let me look up that. It's called something. Um, I don't even know what to call it. I want to say schlubbin, but I don't think it's schlubbin. It's called something, but I just don't know what it is.
No, but like to find out all this fucking shit and then make your own narrative with it and say that I'm in danger. You guys have no idea what you're talking about. This has pushed me away completely.
Okay. She told us this girlfriend likes super morbidly obese women. She said that. And then we know that the last girlfriend that was alive or that has passed away was super duper morbidly obese. Okay. That is being attracted to that is dangerous because it's encouraging someone who is desperate to be in love, to maintain or gain. She's never going to lose weight with somebody like that. So let me look that up for you. So it's fat fetishism, which is adipophilia. It's a sexual attraction directed towards overweight or obese people due primarily to their weight and size. A variety of fat fetishism is fetishism or gaining, where sexual gratification is obtained from the process of gaining or helping others gain body fat, not necessarily from the fat itself, though there is much overlap between these groups. It's stuffing and padding, and the focus is, let's see. Squashing is a sexual attraction to the idea of being crushed by a fat person. And this is what they're looking for. So she said that fetishism is totally different from people who are attracted to fat people. Adipophilia is fat fetishism, which is the sexual attraction to super morbidly obese people. And fetishism is a stem of that. So it's not different. And it's dangerous. It's very dangerous.
Completely pushed me away. I don't think I'll be the same for a long time. Like truly a long time, because I had a future planned and I was happy.
She had a future plan with someone that she has been coupled with for less than a month, but only just recently personally met, like physically met. But she had a future plan with them. So this is the thing with her. She's so desperate to fall in love. And these people who are seeking people like her know this. They know this. And they're predatory. And I have a hard time after seeing what I've seen, what people have found. I have a hard time believing that this Tommy, Willow, Emily is not a predator. I just have a hard time with that. and she can say what she wants, and she could say it's us being mean. But honestly, I think people are trying to look out for her. She is in danger. She thinks she's not in danger, but she absolutely is. She just is so desperate. It's the only thing she can have is falling in love with someone who can accept her. And if she can find someone who accepts her the way she is, then she's going to keep that weight on. That's why she gained and gained and gained with Destiny, because Destiny didn't have a problem with it. And then Becky, and then Wifey, and now this girl. She's never going to get better. And as I've said a million times before, she is a depressed, super morbidly obese, mentally ill woman who is slowly unaliving herself on YouTube, and we're all here to watch it. And she doesn't want to change. It's so much easier to just get a girlfriend that is going to encourage her fatness, because she'll never have to change for her. And then she could just, I guess she thinks she's just going to die super duper morbidly obese and happy. I don't know.
And I was so fucking happy.
And also that she could move on so fast from someone who was apparently a long-term girlfriend that she was so in love with, was the love of her life, but she's moved on in less than 3 months. And I know I said this in my last video, but there was that 500-pound TikToker she was talking to between the time that girlfriend died and her getting together with Amberlynn. And that's been only 3 months. So sometime between those 3 months, she is trying to hit it with somebody else who is 500 pounds. And it's not, and I understand she's a pretty big TikToker. I'm, not familiar with that side of TikTok, but so she's looking for someone kind of high profile, like her the girlfriend that passed away was on TV and stuff, and she's trying to find someone super duper morbidly obese that's high profile. It's weird to me.
Happy and so loved.
Okay, so that one tear was the only tear I've seen. I don't buy it. I don't think they broke up.
And now we aren't together anymore because, her mental health comes first and her safety.
Her mental health comes first and her safety. But Amberlynn her mental health should come first. Amberlynn's mental health should come first. She needs to get a mental health provider for her. Why doesn't she put her mental health first? It's almost like she thinks that mental health isn't a real thing as far as she's concerned, because she's different. I just think if she doesn't put her mental health first before anything else, she's never going to get better. She's never going to have success in a relationship. She's never going to have success in weight loss. And I've been with Amberlynn since day one. I've taken breaks from watching her, but I've pretty much been with her since day one. And all this time, these 10 years plus some months, I've just been waiting for an opportunity to just cheer her on, because I've never seen her lose a meaningful amount of weight. I know she lost 89 pounds or whatever, but for someone her size, that's not even that meaningful. And I know, because I know some of y'all want to point it out, I know I'm not skinny, but I have lost 240 pounds. And I have a little bit more to go, and I know that. But it took a lot of work. Mental work was the hardest part for me. But, I did it. So, Amberlynn has to think of herself. And she has to quit settling for anybody that'll pay attention to her. Because what she's doing is she's going for these women that just pay attention to her. And she needs to be more particular about who she's picking out. Because, if she was being picky, there wouldn't be a different girl every 5 minutes. And she's not being particular because she doesn't have any self-respect. She doesn't think she can do better because she doesn't feel like she's better. deep down inside, she needs to work on herself. Sorry to sound lectury.
He comes first. I should have known something like this was going to happen because 9 times out of 10, people make the smallest thing.
And if you're so incredibly in love, she's the most amazing person she's ever met. Why would she let something like this break them up? Something like strangers on the internet. Why would she let that break her up if she's so in love? You know what I mean? Like she's that incredibly in love, but she just lets strangers on the internet say a few things and it breaks them up. And I know it's a lot. I know Amber gets a lot of negativity. I know she does. And so I find it a little hard to swallow that she would let this break her up with someone she supposedly loves. How do you fall in love that fast? It took me a while to fall in love with Eric. I mean, we were having a relationship, but I don't think either one of us were really like in love for. So he was in the military and he went away for like 7 months. And then we were like, okay, yeah, we're in love. But we had a long relationship before we decided. I just don't understand. Okay.
Thing that I do or say or whatever it may be into like a fucking huge thing. Like, I should have known. Like, I should have known. I shouldn't have ever shared her. I shouldn't have done it. But we were so fucking happy and in love and on cloud 9. Like, literally.
So happy and in love and on cloud 9, but she let internet strangers break them up. You know, just look past that and do you. If you felt safe, Amberlynn, with her, then stay in the relationship and don't worry about the internet. I don't understand if the girlfriend isn't really on social media or trying to put off the air that she's not on social media, then so what? She had to know. She had to know who Amberlynn was and what Amberlynn did, and she had to know how the audience was. I'm having a hard time buying this.
Like, I've never felt so loved before. And to have that taken from me because of people who actually hate me and that actually want to see me miserable, they don't care. Like, they don't care. It's all just for fucking show and for drama and people monetizing and making money. Like, it's not fair. But I hope
I don't make any money off
of
of the videos
because not only did they ruin my life, but they're ruining someone else's life. And her mental health is not good right now, and neither am
I don't understand how they're ruining that person's life. Again, the material they found was public. It was publicly available. If it wasn't, they wouldn't have found it. So how is that? I don't understand how she can say that her audience is ruining 2 lives. It's just ridiculous. She's so over dramatic.
like, I'm literally like, look at me. Like, I just am a fucking mess. Like, everything right now feels heavy and scary, and it's just,
yeah, you're over 500 pounds. That's the heavy.
Not okay. Like, I regret so badly ever sharing her. I know people are gonna watch this and just not get.
And I'm not trying to pick at her weight as I'm not trying to make fun of her being overweight. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just think that everything wrong with her life it's not her audience, it's her. Because I say it a million times, she needs to get right in here and get this taken care of. The 500 poundsness is never going to be fixed if she doesn't get it in her head. She needs to prioritize her mental health. She needs to prioritize her physical health, and she needs to prioritize her life. She needs to be able to live with herself before she can bring anyone else into her life. And she can't live with herself.
Give a fuck. They're just gonna roll their eyes and just not care. I feel like my words don't matter.
And yeah, if you're rolling your eyes and you don't care, that's one thing. But I think a lot of the people rolling their eyes and saying they don't care is because they're sick of this. They're sick of being blamed every time Amberlynn has a problem. Because this didn't have to end this way. And I don't believe it has ended. I think she's full of shit, but
matter to a lot of people, or the way that I feel. They never have mattered. People watch me to just laugh at me and to hate me. And
I do not watch Amberlynn to laugh at her. I don't. I'm just incredibly frustrated because I want to see her succeed at weight loss, because she always goes back to the weight loss, but she never loses any meaningful weight. And I'm sorry I keep bringing that up, but obviously that is an issue. And people don't like, I mean, everybody has trolls and haters, but I think the majority of her audience were fans and wanted to see her succeed on some level. And she just keeps bringing us on this merry-go-round, this roller coaster merry-go-round. There's a ride invention, but it's just okay. All right.
I'm realizing, like, people just want to ruin my life, and
Nobody wants to ruin your life. Your life is ruined. You're trying to live a life in an over 500-pound body. You ruined your life. You did that.
it worked. So people literally just don't.
Oh my God, really? Because she supposedly broke up with a girlfriend she just met, that ruined her life?
Think before they post. They're fucking just hungry for the next drama, the next thing to make me look bad, or to make someone I love look bad. Like, that's just what they're waiting for. And when they thought they found that, they turned it into something way bigger than what it really is. And you guys, again, do
Sorry.
not know the full story. And it's sad, but you never will.
Clear
I really
it
don't
up.
know what else to say besides
If she really loved this woman and really wanted to make her not suffer mentally or whatever, she'd clear it up.
just
And no, it's not necessarily our business, but she's seen what we've seen. And if it's different than what we've seen, explain it to us. Because thousands of people who saw that can't be wrong. I'm just saying.
I kind of just feel defeated and hopeless, and I'm absolutely heartbroken. Like, it's just the worst feeling in the world to go from being so fucking happy and, like, so sure of my feelings and my future, to have that just ripped away from me over something that I did.
See, she's always so sure of her feelings and her future, and every relationship ends. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say. To make her see things more clearly. I mean, she's not going to listen to me anyway. I'm just a small channel. She doesn't care about me, but I care about her. I do. Eric cares about her. We're invested in her because I've been watching her since day one. So, I've been making Eric kind of watch her too. Not making him watch her, but he catches glimpses here and there, He even gets tickled by her sometimes when she says certain things, And I don't, even if this is an act, I don't like seeing Amberlynn like this. I like happy, jolly Amberlynn, but I also want to see a healthy, successful at weight loss Amberlynn. And I feel like she's always going to dig up an excuse as why she can't do this program or do this or do Ozempic or get weight loss surgery. And it's just.
Didn't even do. Like, that's like the hardest part.
Okay. Oh, wait, we don't want to do this.
Has Gypsy asked you to kill anyone else? No. Okay, she just wants you to.
Okay. Hold on. Why do you sit over here? No, I guess because I had Becca Scoops next on my list. All right. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. Tell me what you think in the comments. I only want what's best for Amberlynn, and I feel if I was Amberlynn's mom, because I'm probably close to Amberlynn's mom's age. I think she smokes and stuff, so she looks a little older. But I have a 25-year-old. Amberlynn's 33. I would just want so much for my child if they were that size. I I know her mom wasn't in the position where she could have done anything about it, but if my child was reaching 200 pounds at 11 years old, I would have done something about it then. But I know that their living situation was totally different. So, but anyway, that's it. I'm going to go. I can't sleep because I've got the Disney fever. I'm actually getting ready to make a Disney video, but I've got the Disney fever. So it's really difficult for me to even function because I know a Disney trip is coming up very soon. And I'm like, woo! I'm so excited. But anyway, I got to go and I will talk to everyone later. Bye. Okay, Mouse, come here.